Hello. If you suffer from low back tightness, an achy back after sitting for prolonged periods, or just a general feeling that you want to move and get your back moving and your hips moving a little bit more, then here are some gentle stretches that you can do which can help to relieve any tension in your low back. Now, before we go into the exercise, it's important to say that if you have a problem with your spine, such as a disc herniation or an issue with your facet joints, then you should make sure you consult a healthcare professional, because some of these exercises may not be quite so appropriate for you, and you should get a personalised plan which is prescribed bespoke to your condition. As well as that, if you feel any numbness or tingling which goes down the leg or any sharp pains, you definitely shouldn't be doing the exercise, and I definitely don't want you to feel like these exercises are painful. They should feel like a nice stretch, and they should feel like they're within a comfortable range. As you relax into the stretches, you may be able to relax a little bit more and take the stretch a little bit further. But to start with, just move within a small range and just feel that gentle stretch, and then you can take it further if you're pain-free. So what I'd do is I'd lie on your back, and if you can lie on the floor, on a mat, then perfect. But if not, then a bed can work. So if you're a bit concerned about getting to and from the floor, then the bed can work for it. We're going to start with our arms out to our sides. We have our knees together and feet together, and we're going to slowly let the knees drop to one side, back to the middle, and out to the other side. And just let the knees go from side to side. Breathe nice deep breaths as you go. And again, we're not trying to push the legs over as far as we can, we're just allowing them to drop gently, feeling the low back press against the floor as we move across from side to side. And relax there. The next one we're going to do, we're going to spread our feet a little bit further apart, and our arms are going to be by our sides. We're going to keep our head up, looking up at the ceiling, and we're going to squeeze our buttocks as hard as we can, and then lift up. We're going to go up and down with the hips each time, making sure we're squeezing the bum to lift the hips, and the work coming from our glute muscles rather than our low back as we move. And relax there. Good. The next one we're going to do, we're going to take one knee and we're going to give it a slight hug in towards our chest. So we're going to drop one leg down to the floor and then give that knee a hug. And just hold it in. Again, if you feel any pain at all, then don't overstretch this. Just pop it back down and do the other leg and see if that's any better. But again, not overstretching. And relax there. We're going to put one foot on the opposite knee, just like this, and then lift the foot that was on the floor up towards you. So that knee is pressing in towards you, and you should feel a nice stretch in the glute on this leg here. So this leg, which has got the shin bent and up over the other knee. Holding that stretch and just breathing into it. And the more you push in, the deeper the stretch will be. But again, not over pushing it. Just looking for gentle relief. And then back down, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So again, it's a good stretch for your hips and your glutes. And although you shouldn't feel this in your back specifically, we know that tightness in the glutes can lead to tightness further up around the hips and the low back. So if we can stretch this area out, it often can give relief in the low back, even if we're not targeting the low back specifically with this one. Once you've done both sides and had a good stretch there, you can pop the legs back down and straighten one leg straight up in the air, just like so. So we're trying to keep the knee relatively straight, just so that we can feel the stretch coming at the back of the hamstring. The more we pull it towards us, the greater the stretch will be. And if we flex and point our toes gently, you should feel that it goes down the back of your knee into your calf. And this is one just to be a little bit careful with, because it can be a bit sharp when you point the toes towards you, especially if you've got really tight calves. So it's just allowing that mobility to flow. Bring that knee in towards you, and then roll that knee over the other leg, like so, with your arm on the other side coming out to the side, and your head looking over towards that hand. It's stretched out, so you should feel the stretch all the way down here in this part of your chest, and then into your spine, into your back, even into your glutes as well as you go. And again, we're not over pushing it, we're just feeling a really nice gentle stretch, but it should really feel like it's nicely open in the back with that one there. Back to the middle. Stretch that leg down now to the floor and lift the other leg up into the air. We're going to stretch the hamstring on the other side. And again, just gently moving the foot up and down. And then bend that knee and roll it over. Slowly going over the other leg. And just relaxing into that hand out to the side, looking over that hand. Breathing into the stretch. And relax there. Bring both knees up this time. We're going to give them a little bit of a hug. And you can gently rock them from side to side. And again, just let your lower back get a little bit of a massage against the floor as you rock from side to side. Pop those down. And that brings us towards the end of our routine here. So when you come back up, we're just going to take our time. We're not going to rush up too quickly. I just want us to slowly make our way up using our arm so that we don't feel too dizzy. Come up to seated first of all, and then from there you can come back up to your feet at the time that feels good for you. I hope this is helpful, and if you've got any questions, just let me know in the comments.